Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, man, make sure y'all tap in with the Loot Mogul. Make sure y'all tap in with the merch line and all of that. Make sure y'all tap in with the flick. I'm gonna put the link to the description to all those things. I'm gonna make it available so you can find it real easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all heard of Real Mama Eagle from Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I was on her stream early with Vic. It was dope, man. It was fire, man. Make sure you check that out. I'm gonna also put the link to the description and that. If I'm gonna ask her for a link, but it was a Twitch stream, so it was dope, man. It was almost like 2 hours, man. It's the longest stream I ever done, man. But it was real, just genuine, fly conversation, and we chopped it up and we really talked about the state of the Philadelphia Eagles, which brings me to the meat and potatoes, man. So now we know we got these extra picks. What I did was I did a little mock draft, man. I don't think nobody gonna have a better mock draft than me. Point blank, period, man. I challenge anybody, YouTuber, civilian, regular person, to come up with a better mock draft than this. I utilized all the picks. I didn't trade back. And I thought about it from a standpoint of, the needs of the team and how we can go about, getting this team on the right track as fast as possible with building around Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? I think it's critical that you think about, certain holes that got to be filled, especially in terms of getting somebody that could play with Slay. You know what I'm saying? On the opposite side. You're not looking for nobody that can be totally shut down like Slay can be for most parts of his game, but you're looking for a guy who could complement Darius Slay, somebody that just can't be picked on. You're looking for a guy who could play in the slot as well. You're looking for a lot of guys, man. You got a lot of holes to fill. I didn't really think linebacker was that much of a need right now with the news of the Philadelphia Eagles moving Gennard Avery back to the linebacking position, which I think is a great move. Dude is as strong as an ox. He might got to work on, dropping a couple pounds for speed purposes, but dude is a big dude, physical dude who could stop the run from that second area. I think him and Singleton will just light it up. I'm sorry, from our linebacking perspective, from our linebacking position. So I'm excited about that move. News broke out about that about a week ago. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how that go. So that kind of shifted my focus when I did this mock draft. Like, I can wait just a little longer to grab a linebacker. I can wait because things got to happen. I think you need a quarterback in the later rounds of this draft. I think you need an offensive lineman, a standout offensive lineman that could be a steal. I think you need a cornerback. I think you need a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I think you also need another running back that could complement Miles Sanders. So I think I addressed all the things that I think are needs. Let me know what you guys think of some things that could be some needs later on down the line for the Philadelphia Eagles. I kind of double dipped in two positions. I did pick two cornerbacks and I did pick two linebackers. So maybe I also picked the safety too. So maybe those positions, I could have just picked one player and I could have moved somewhere else and probably could have made something shake. But let me know what y'all think. I honestly think that this is, if we could walk away with a draft similar to this, I think we'll be in good shape. And instead of 4 years or 3 years, I'm thinking like 2 years, 1.5 years. We could be in really, really good shape, especially if you focus this thing around Jalen Hurts and don't try to keep looking at every quarterback every year in the draft. Good teams don't do that. The Philadelphia Eagles have a knack for doing that, though. We have a knack for looking at every quarterback every year in the draft. Like, it don't make sense at times. We got to look at everybody, but it is what it is. We're going to try to figure this thing out. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. So listen, man, let me know what y'all think about the draft. And without further ado, here's my first official mock draft of the offseason. Now we got a couple picks back for Carson Wentz. This is how I would do things. Keep your eyes on the lookout for the draft board with me and Philly 500. I'm going to be shooting him a video this week, and we're going to start knocking that out with some prospects, man, keeping everybody in the loop and keeping everybody well fed. We're going to feed the streets this offseason. That's my main objective, man. Tap into this mock draft. Listen, we're not going to waste no time. We're going to get right into the meat and potatoes. Devontae Smith was there at 6. Heisman winner. Dude can separate like, come on, bruh. Come on, the separation is crazy. The route running is crazy. That's the total package. It's a guy you want. It's a guy you want. You know what I mean? I wouldn't snatch him up, man, with the 6th pick. I ain't mad at that. Asante Samuel Jr. was still there. You need a cornerback. You need somebody that can solidify the other side of the field. He's not an interception machine, but he's a pass breakup machine. I like him. Najee Harris, man. I thought of Miles Sanders when this pick. You know what I mean? I thought of somebody who could complement Miles Sanders. It's not rocket science, man. Center, man. This dude was the 70th best player, slipped down to 84. You got to start looking at the future of Kelsey. you got to start looking at the future of the center position. Why not start now? You know what I mean? You're trying to build. You got to build. Safety. We're going to need a safety as well, man. I like this safety, man. I like Richard. I like Richard from Georgia, man. You know, check him out when you get a chance, man. I think he's going to make my draft board. Israel Mukumu, man. I mean, the dude is tough. 6'4" cornerback, length, speed. Nobody is built like him at the position in his draft. For me to be able to get him at 157 is just outstanding to me, you know what I mean, in the 4th round. Then you go at Riley Cole, linebacker. I like it. You need a linebacker. You know what I mean? I don't know much about these last 3 picks, but what I can tell you is that they will either make a special teams cut or they will do something. Maybe it's a diamond in the rough out there, but it's a position of need. A position of need. Then you grab another linebacker from West Virginia, Tony Fields. They produce decent linebackers. And then your last pick in this draft is a quarterback, man. You're going to need a quarterback. You're going to need a quarterback who's going to already know that he's not going to be the starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, barring a traumatic injury. You don't have the resources to go out there right now and say, well, we can just sign a Fitzpatrick or a Tyrod Taylor. Come on, man. The cap is crazy. But I don't think nobody is going to be able to have a better mock draft than this. I think that if you can achieve this on draft day, I think you win. I think you win as a franchise if you could come out looking like this based upon all the crazy stuff that we've been through. Let me know what you think in the comments, man.